send. On. Told me to send it again. On.
You should go on my name and it should say I'm broadcasting. You can go and watch it.
Did you stop your broadcast?
No.
Oh, it said you did. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. You're broadcasting right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Watching it?
Hold on. Thing is loading.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Appreciate it, Coach. Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys.
You in?
Everyone, I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play.
I muted my microphone so it didn't come on your broadcast.
And how do they
get
a win? Because
are you watching it?
I think it's paramount to get a fast,
yeah, I'm watching.
Clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field are the visiting Panthers. They're off to a
after this game, you have to come join me.
For these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
Brian Burns, just unstoppable.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Jordan Scarlett with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Second time he's
Let's go Panthers!
It's returned for 6.
Stop the Cowboys who we thought they were.
Pressured,
Gonna
hurried,
crown their asses, gonna
harassed
crown
the
them.
game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better, and now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 12 carries, 83 yards. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, his car race. motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
They have the short field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Draw play, Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Fielded at the 20, pushing through the contact. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to go back to more there. On 2nd and 10. Newton, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now he's forced, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I know I'm supposed to do the analysis here, but I've got to ask, how did he stay alive that long in the pocket?
Yeah, great footwork, which we know he has. If he would have been able to stay alive, get rid of the ball, or run for some yardage, he would have had a very unhappy defensive coordinator, I believe.
No doubt about that.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will go for it. Now Newton taking a shot for Samuel, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 40, the 30, The 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. To throw is Newton. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Here's Newton. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Then this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Newton on third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Carolina.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking Ream, they're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad.
The Dallas Fag Boys.
We could hear the coaches from all the way up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery.
Cowboys suck, dude. Holy shit.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong.
The Dallas Fag Boys.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that
This
fumble
fucking
return.
warmed up.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag
Holy
down.
offense.
Let's check in with our referee. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be second and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Second quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part. But they're winning, so maybe they've been able to... And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Jordan Scarlett, 83 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping him.
Yeah, good luck for that because that was an explosive run. You know, in the NFL, they describe that as any run over 10 yards. Some teams say 15. He went over 20-plus on that one.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. On second down, Prescott again. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drop. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
He finally scored a touchdown. That was awesome. That's all right. Still getting killed.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Point after, right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The running back as he trots onto the field. He's in his zone. Second quarter already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16.
There he goes left side, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jordan Scarlett on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Prescott on first down.
Ah, no way! It should have been interception. Get the fuck out of here!
Nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk
Can't win with him. Can't play with him. Can't do it. It's all about him instead of the team. I want winners. Touchdown!
The second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On third down, Elliott. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is taken around the 12.
Pull the whistle! Pull the whistle! Can't even tackle my dude. Let's go, Panthers! Best team in the world, Craig. In the world. I got Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Jordan Scarlett.
You can't just neglect
Man,
it. He's
dude.
got to touch it. And often,
Maybe they should put me as head coach.
Typically, these types of backs,
Matt Rule,
it's the
just watch this
accumulation
Jason
of
how he
carries
plays
that actually
Madden.
see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to try to get him into the flow, we would assume here. And he's going to keep it here. Still on his feet.
Go, Cam! Go, Cam!
Go down. Still churning.
Can't tackle the guy! That's awful!
The escapability in evidence
Oh my goodness.
there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Cowboys fucking suck. We thought the Cowboys who we thought they were. We're gonna crown their asses, we're gonna crown them. Oh my goodness, dude.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Newton. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And now running right through it. They can't tackle it.
They can't tackle him.
Cam
Cam Newton's just unstoppable.
So we've reached half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's
70-7. We're still winning.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
All right. There it is. Touchdown.
Shrugs off another. Breaks
Ah.
and he'll be
Went the wrong way.
Across the 25.
Let me pull this up.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing is Newton. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down.
Look at Cam, baby. Go, Cam.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Cam Newton, he's just better than Lamar Jackson. We don't know why.
the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Look at this. Look at this.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and
I should
10.
bring Will Gear.
Now Newton. And Thomas has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half.
And he will score.
Oh my goodness,
Panthers.
it's too easy. Too easy.
Touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
Cam Newton's just a phenomenal player.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time
Look,
he
even the
finishes
Cowboys
things
are
off with a
upset.
touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with
I'm
me.
not gonna play anymore.
He took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
He gets the ball. It's awesome.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game
Shit's
throwing
too
the
easy,
football,
dude.
but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better.
Dude, Pep's got just blows the whistle.
Obviously, when they've been caught, they got to find a way to bring
Dude,
those two
Pep's got
elements
sucks,
together
dude.
so they can make some progress in this one.
Now yet another incompletion here as they
Another incompletion.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Shreds the tackle. He juked him. A good return there. Call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Will Gear. Will Gear, baby. Will Gear. No, not Owens. Well, I should put Owens in there.
Yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again here. Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He's been a good game manager. They're winning here in the third quarter, but really the ground game is where it's been at for them, hasn't it?
So whatever the game,
Look at Will Gear.
here's
Woo
the
woo.
focus on continuing to run the football.
But we can tackle.
Pressure off of the guy throwing it around.
Oh my
Doesn't
goodness,
have to be the
dude.
focal point. Hand it off. Let him chew up the yardage in big plays, and your team's winning. The only people upset, the fantasy guys who may have started him at quarterback in their leagues.
And we'll see if they continue with the recipe of the ground game. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Blow the whistle.
Notre Dame man,
Blow the
Jalen
whistle.
Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. They work it.
Go, Will. Go, Will. Oh shit! Look at Will! Just like Cam Newton, nobody can stop him. He's unstoppable. He's unstoppable.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain.
Cowboys fucking suck.
I've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so
Dude, I should not play Madden. I'm unstoppable.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow.
Best team in the world, Craig. In the world.
Take off.
So from
Oh, my
Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 46. On first down, it's Greer. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Now he goes
Look at Will.
And he's got this down.
Whoa, buddy. Better settle down there, Tiger. Gotta hit my quarterback? This should be the flag. Where's the flag? Want that guy test for steroids? Look at Will, dude. He's awesome. If Will plays like that in real life, oh my gosh, dude.
A minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
What part of we need Cam Newton?
Now a first down throw, Greer. He'll take
Touchdown, Carolina! Oh shit.
Incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle.
Look at Will! Look at Moore! Touchdown! It's over. The game is just over. Look at it, 83 to 7.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it all.
Look at this phenomenal team. We're just the best, dude. We're the best team in the NFL. Same.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Luke Kuechly fumbles the touchdown.
And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Oh man, dude, it feels so bad.
On the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very
Luke Kuechly just goes in there, sacks the quarterback, picks up the ball, gets a touchdown.
Loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead grows
91-7, dude.
Third quarter. So not only the cough up, but
here we go, Panthers. Here we go, Panthers. Here we go.
Take the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way. Nowhere to go here.
Another fumble. Another touchdown.
The Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery.
Oh my goodness, dude. This is awesome.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return
Whoa,
for a touchdown.
whoa. He has a name, commentary.
You know the trainers were very happy about
Why you
that.
call him big?
Go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Birds even hit him. Matt Rule. That's literally the coach's name is Matt Rule.
Coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. We get a
Playoffs?
look at the Panthers
You kidding me?
defense now.
You talking about playoffs?
Return for a touchdown and boom.
I was hoping we just win the game.
Hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's football. Well, they make their own breaks because they work
Oh my
out
goodness,
every time.
dude.
You've been in the practices.
Oh my goodness, about to bring 100 points.
Takeaways. They're always working on it.
Third quarter.
Jason,
Can they do it again?
my freaking PlayStation was acting up. It kept loading and loading and loading, so I just switched it over to my phone.
Incomplete.
What?
My PlayStation kept like, you know, have to tell me it had to load. So I just switched it over to my phone, so I'm watching it on my phone.
Oh, you're just on your phone now?
Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone.
Struggles continue here.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over.
Alright, I'm
Unable
still
to
watching
come
it.
up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Prescott from the gun on third. Cooper's got it.
They finally scored a touchdown again. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Dallas Cowboys are trying to come back.
Make things a bit more respectable.
They're just garbage points, man.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's
I don't
nothing to
care. I'm so killing these guys. 98-14. Kidding me?
When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 20.
Alright, I'm going to bring my rookie quarterback that I drafted this year's draft. So, get ready to watch it, guys. Get ready to watch. If you guys want me to do more Madden videos, I'll do it, man. I'll do it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's all
Look at this! Go! Go!
And I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really
The rookie quarterback is just destroying everybody.
there and the game's going to go on.
Nobody can tackle.
Spirit away from another team that they're
Awesome.
and will to come back and win.
The
can
next
be taken with
MVP.
another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there.
Oh my goodness, dude!
And he'll be
Whoa, where's the face mask?
Here and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take
Look at this dude!
And the stop will
Look
come
at this
inside
dude!
the
My
5.
quarterback's awesome!
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. It's their quarterback.
104-14.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
Dallas Cowboys just does not want to play anymore.
At the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
College level?
With the speed he has,
What are you talking
we
about?
certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
He doesn't want to catch the ball. He says, I don't want to touch it, coach. I don't want to touch the ball.
Fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. And it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Seth DeValve, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
Brian
In this
Burns,
case, though,
just
I
phenomenal
think he's gonna make a
player.
decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Risk of injury. He's not risk injury.
This is
What?
taken at the 23.
Oh, you got me,
So
damn
a
it.
change of possession here on the punt. Here's here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are really open.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And just shutting him off there.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Look at him. Look, go. Go. Go, baby, go. Go, Lucy.
Oh, then the spin. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger.
What the
As
fuck?
penalty flags
Where's the
are down,
flag?
and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
Oh, yeah. That's a face mask, buddy.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their
Touchdown,
totals.
Carolina. 111 to 14. We just don't know why.
Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead.
Look at Kuechly's like, should we even play? Should we just like not even play?
By a 2-yard touchdown run.
Yeah. I think we should play one more time. You know what? I'm gonna try to onside kick
Use
it.
the first of their timeouts
That's some fun.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field just...
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And now running right.
Nobody tackled Thompson, dude. Oh my goodness. Touchdown, Carolina. We're just phenomenal.
Sealing it with a defensive touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up.
Short Thompson, this is a phenomenal
It's
player.
so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
I'm gonna put Cam back in.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed
I still got Christian McCaffrey, he's just hurt.
And then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Panthers defense as they get set to go again. They did their job coming into the hostile environment, doing what
Another
needed to be
fumble.
done to get the W.
And that has to feel great because all during the week, that's one of the goals that they talked about. Going on the road, making that stadium their own, establishing themselves in the game. Give them credit. They got all those things done.
Yeah, both sides of the football did their job in this one. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Carolina getting set to take the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Newton to throw. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams
441 rushing yards is crazy.
And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for Carolina, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Chuck.
Time is it? Shit, 2:23. All right. Get going.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Feel like ginger from casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. Skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Put a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish it well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat women good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want through my day to day, wake and pray, make that play, get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bros on the way. I got stones.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Got a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Said I'm getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this rhymes, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head up to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me by a cell. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.